Good morning students, I am Amit Singh, teacher of St. Mary's School, Mirzapur. Today we will discuss something about demand and supply, which is the part of economics, class 10th. Our topic is demand and supply. First of all, let's understand what is demand. Demand is defined as the quantity of a good or services a buyer is willing to purchase at a given price. Now here, goods or services could also be referred to as commodity. Commodity means goods or services taken together. Now here, price is a major factor in order to purchase anything, because as we know, there is a difference between want and desire. What is desire? Let's understand it first. Desire. Every person has his own or her own desire, but desire has a difference between demand, because in demand consumer has a capacity to purchase, but in desire we can desire anything. Now here price is a major factor, but other than prices also there are other factors which affect demand. Now price and demand has inverse relationship. You will get to know about this, how it has an inverse relationship. These are the two axes. This is an origin point. We can refer this as OX axis and this as OY axis. OY axis we will refer to as price, and OX axis is referred to as demand. The quantity demanded at a given price in the market. Suppose this is the price. We can consider it as 1 rupees, 2 rupees or 100, 200, anything. And this is the demand of a quantity. Now we will see in this that this is the demand curve. This is the demand curve, DD. It is represented as DD. We will see that as the prices falls, if the prices is going down, demand is also increasing, because if we will draw here, suppose price of any commodity is 400, it is in 100 rupees. Okay, now at 400 rupees the quantity demanded is 2. It can be any quantity. And when the prices falls, suppose 300, it will show that demand is increasing to 3 quantity. It has changed. So as a change in price, this delta is represented as change in price. As price will change, it will affect directly demand. Demand will change. It has an inverse relationship. Price has an inverse relationship with demand. As demand increases, prices will also increase, but as price falls, demand will increase. Suppose it's at rupees 200, if any quantity. Now demand will increase further to 4 units. To 4 units it will increase. So this demand curve has a relationship with the price, and it always slopes downwards towards right. It is going towards right. So this is the direct relationship of price and quantity. Now we will take factors determining individual demand. There are various factors, as we have discussed price as a major factor. There are also other factors which determine demand. First factor, like consumers' income. This is the consumer income and quantity demanded are positively related. As income increases of any individual, quantity also increases. If income of any individual is suppose 10,000 rupees, he is purchasing quantity of any units, but as his income increases due to increment in his salary or his business income increases, the quantity which he is purchasing will also increase to adjust with the standard of living. So it has a positive relation with the quantity demanded and consumer's income. Second factor is complementary goods. Now what is complementary goods? Which are jointly consumed by the consumer. For example, like bread and butter. Suppose demand of bread increases, it will also increases the demand of butter. So bread and butter, because people will use bread and butter together. So these both are complementary goods. Suppose the demand of one increases, it will positively affect the demand of other commodity also. Third is the substitute goods. What are substitute goods? There are many options in the market and consumer consume only those goods which are suitable to him. Understood? So substitute goods are precised by consumers to be alternatives of a product. For example, tea and coffee. People, those who consume tea, and suppose the price of tea increases, it will adversely affect the demand of coffee also. You can say it will, if price of tea will increase, those consumers who are consuming tea, they will switch to consume more coffee. Although price of coffee remains the same, but then also consumers, those who are preferring tea, will now switch to prefer coffee because they will think that they will have more utility towards coffee because they are paying the same price as referred to the coffee. So these are the substitute goods. These all are the factors which are determining demand. Others are factors determining market demand when national income increases. National income. We will take income per head. When we join all their incomes per head, it will contribute to national income. Now national income which are confided into the hands of rich people, obviously they will purchase more luxurious goods or more comfortable goods. So these goods demand will also increase if national income increases. Now suppose community, if we will consider community as a whole, national income increases, that means there is income increment also. So when income increases, obviously consumer will consume more. So this will affect positively demand. Demand will also increases. Now there are certain external factors also which affects demand. These are fashion, climate, weather change, and taste and preferences. Since early times we are using many products, but now we are consuming those goods which we consider as a society provoked items which enhance our standard of living. So people will definitely switch to those goods more and they will purchase more goods which are luxurious goods or which are the sign of the social development. Now here we will take, suppose fashion also. If fashion changes, no matter if price is not changing of any good, then also people will like to purchase those goods which are updated goods or the clothes which are newly fashioned. So this also affects, although price is remaining same, then also demand changes. Climate is also a major factor. Suppose people of India purchases woolen clothes also and summer clothes also. But there are some countries where climate is very cold. People will like to purchase woolen clothes over there as compared to summer clothes. So in those countries, demand of woolen clothes will be more as compared to those countries where climatic condition is different. Another is taste and preferences. We all are human beings and we have different tastes and preferences. So as tastes and preferences changes, it also affects demand. No matter price remains the same, or even if price increases, then also demand increases of those goods, because people have the preferences of those particular goods or costly goods as compared to lower price goods. It depends upon tastes and preferences also. But most important is the price. Price. So here if you will see, demand is affected by various factors. These are the factors, and this could be, suppose, price. Price is the factor which is the most powerful factor of considering demand. Another factors are tastes and preferences, then substitute goods, another are complementary goods. So these are the other factors which are determining demand. So what does law of demand states? Law of demand states that it has an inverse relationship between quantity demanded and price. Now, relation to time. This is also an important factor, time. It is related to time because the price changes from time to time and these are never fixed. Prices are never fixed of any commodity. Prices changes. You must have heard from your parents or from elder ones that they were purchasing those goods at lower prices, but now the prices of the same good has increased. So this could be due to many reasons, due to inflation or due to increase in demand. So if demand increases, obviously what will happen, that supplier will like to supply those goods more as compared to the goods which has less demand. So when they will increase the supply, they will also increase the prices because they will like to earn more from their supply. Now, relation to time. This is the factor. As I have told you, it is related to time. As time changes, prices of goods always changes. Now, price and demand relationship. As I have told you, that this is a major factor affecting demand. Now, in our next chapter, we will discuss the elasticity of demand, which will enhance your knowledge that how the prices, if it is remaining same, then also demand changes, and when price, and sometimes it also happens that price is increasing, then also demand is increasing. So this we will discuss in elasticity of demand in next discussion. Okay, thank you. So be safe, remain at home and take care. Thank you.